Epic is back, ladies and gentlemen, making some more changes, bro, to Monolith. So, on Thursday, if you guys haven't read the article yet, or if you just don't like reading like myself, because who personally likes that shit? Wheezing over here, man. I'm a bit late to the cake here, but if you guys haven't read that article on V43 that is coming out the 21st, bro, this Thursday, bro, they are having a new update. Now, I want to make this video short and sweet. If you guys already know what's happening in the V43 update, basically skip the video if you want to hear my opinion on it. If you don't want to hear my opinion on it, then get off the video if you already know what's happening. But the beginning segment of this video, I am just going to be talking to the ones that don't know what's happening about V43. That's basically what the beginning of this video is going to be about, and it is basically Monolith Rising, man. V43, and the biggest thing is the visual update. Now, they didn't have the visual update when V42 came because they wanted to wait, and now, the 21st, on Thursday, the update is coming, and it is big, ladies and gentlemen. It is a big update, and I'm honestly pretty excited for it. So they're completely changing everything, man. What they say is it's a breath of new life. So the dawn side of Monolith is bursting with life and vegetation, fueled by the giant orb of water that dominates the sky, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks great. If you guys haven't seen the article, it'll be down in the description box below. But they are basically just changing the towers into turrets. So I'm still gonna call them towers, but they're changing the towers into turrets. They're making some parts of the map a bit darker. They're changing the river. They're changing the orb prime. They're not changing like the buff of the orb prime or like the guardian itself. They're changing the jungle a lot as well. So a lot of the things that they're changing is pretty exciting, man. Deploy and destroy. Redesign turrets deploy to show their active target and destroy state. As always, let your minions lead when you engage under turrets. A lot of it is simple stuff, man. It's not as big as V42, but I thought I would just make a video on it before the update comes out, just to let you guys know my opinion. So that's basically all that's happening. Huge visual update. A lot of shit is going to look different. There's going to be a lot of grass, apparently, and from the pictures, it looks like there's some complete vegetation action, which I am very excited. And the jungle looks a lot different. Oh, another thing that they are changing, they are taking out the, what is it? The gold thing in your jungle. What is it? The gold. I was just thinking about it before I was making this video, but they're taking out the gold, the thing that generates your gold. Right, and they're taking that out, so that's not going to be in the jungle anymore. But you are going to get an increased amount of gold every time you do get gold throughout the game. So that is something that they are taking out as well. The gold mine, I guess I will say, that's in your jungle. But I'm going to start talking to you guys basically about my opinion on it, because a lot of people like the opinionated videos because they can kind of comment back, which I always look forward to, on the aspect and the topic on hand. And personally, guys, I think that it is a good thing for them to do, but I do think that a lot of people are getting not overwhelmed, but pretty pissed off along the aspect of why they keep on doing these updates. I was on my final verdict of Monolith video that I made about a month or two ago, whenever Monolith came out. Somebody commented on there and said, and this was recent, and said, I like Paragon, but I hate how I get off of Paragon for a month and I jump back on Paragon in like another month or two, and the game's completely different. And he said, I hate how that is. And I personally don't hate that, because I play Paragon on a consistent and consecutive state. Right? So us Paragon players, man, we're playing 24/7. So the updates are big to us, but they're not completely game changing because we're expecting them. But to somebody who doesn't play Paragon all that often and likes it, for a couple weeks during a month and then comes back to it the next month, them seeing it completely changed and completely different obviously pisses them off, because that is, how some of the comments I have been getting are, and that's completely understandable. I'm not going to lie to you. So, I mean, if I didn't play Paragon and I played, a month later or 2 months later and the whole game changed and I wasn't keeping tabs on Paragon and like where the game's going, I would be very, very pissed. I would not be happy, right? But I don't know. When it comes to this update, I don't think that it's a huge change, personally. I think that that is for the greater good, because I do think that the visual, even in this gameplay here, Gideon, it's not that pretty. Right, and it's it's not the best graphical game anyway, but I mean, you have the PS4 Pro and shit. It looks really good. I don't have the PS4 Pro, you know, so I don't get the full enhancement of the gameplay. But at the end of the day, guys, I think that the visual content of Paragon definitely needs a buff. It definitely needs an upgrade. I think that taking out that gold mine thing is a good idea as well, just because I don't really find the use for it. And I also think, you know, changing up the jungle is a great thing as well, because it's going to make the jungle a lot more fun, because I think the jungle is pretty bland. A lot of people that main jungle and that play jungle 24/7 say that they get bored of it 24/7. Jungle is not that fun of a role to play anymore, you know. And I think if they do change it up to the jungler and the player's liking, I do think that, you know, that a lot of people are going to enjoy it. But I do think that I am going to enjoy it personally, because I am still enjoying V42. For those who are wondering if I'm getting sick and tired of V42, I think it's good, man. I really think that it's, you know, that it's a good state for the game, and I think that everything's kind of going as planned. I think for the developers over at Epic, I think that they're pretty happy with the content, and they're happy with, you know, V42. So I'm pretty excited for Monolith Rising, man. I'm excited to see the visual updates firsthand. I'm excited to play in the new jungle. I'm excited to see the turret or the towers turning into turrets. I'm hoping that they do a bit more damage so that there's less tower diving, but we will see, man. We will see on Thursday. But that is my take on it. Like I said, the video is not that much, but I did want to just get my take on it, like how every other Paragon YouTuber is doing, right? So I wanted you guys to hear my opinion, and for those that didn't or that haven't read that article, I want you guys to know what is happening so that you guys can stay in the loop of Paragon. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. And as always, guys, hope you all have a great and peaceful afternoon. Take care and peace out.